don't know why women haven't done it. I just know I want to be the first woman to do it, and I will be.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Naya. As you could tell by the title, I'm just in here chatting. It is like 4 in the morning and my baby girl is asleep, my man is asleep, so I'm just up and I just wanted to like come basically talk my shit, basically. As you could tell by the title, I just wanted to vent, but honestly, like, I really got some shit to say because honestly, I've been wanting to talk about this topic for a while, and I know in some cases it can be considered a controversial topic, but I just want to talk about it because it is what it is, you know? So, as you could tell by the title, basically, I just wanted to talk about like different hierarchies or different milestones and stuff in life, right? Now, I am never going to poo-poo anybody's dreams, aspiration, goals, anything. I will never be the type of person to speak negatively on somebody or anybody's life or lifestyle, because when you think that you're laughing at somebody else's lifestyle, gotta show you why that shit ain't funny. You understand? So I'm never that person. But what I will say is, I am just gonna, matter of fact, I'm just gonna say it. I do not take certain advice from people who are not doing better than me in life. Now, before y'all try to jump me, just hear me out, right? Now, my ultimate goal is to be at a certain place in my life to where I am not just financially, but I am so abundantly blessed, which I am blessed now. I am very blessed, don't get me wrong. But I want to get to a place in my life where God has blessed me and my family so abundantly that I'm able to give back in ways that I probably would not have ever even imagined. You understand? That's my ultimate goal. For me to get to a place where God blesses my pockets and my spirit and my aura so much that I'm able to pour into others. Not in an excessive way, not where I'm able to be mistreated, misguided, or taken advantage of, but in a way where I'm able to bless others and really feel good about it, you know? So, me personally, I'm like, I wouldn't say that I am too low in the hierarchy, because I feel like that would kind of be manifesting something negative into my life that I'm not really looking for. So what I will say is that I'm in between blessings right now. That's something me and my husband say a lot, that we're in between blessings right now. And one thing I can say is that if I'm able, not even if I'm able, when I'm able, which would be very soon, mark my words, but when I'm able to be in rooms with people, or being in rooms that certain people would probably feel like my husband and I shouldn't even be able to be in. You know what I mean? When I get to that point, if I'm sitting next to a woman or even a man, or even if we're sitting with a couple, for example, and they're basically telling us like different areas of our life that we should look forward to changing, or that we should try to, you know, recreate for our children and things like that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna listen. You know why? Because, not saying that people can't have things going on within their household, but if somebody is showing you track record after track record, and they have things to show for, not just materialistic things, but they just are able, you're able to look from the outside in and see something that you can be inspired by. Mind you, my husband always hates when I say this, but I'm not a person that's easily inspired. And I don't want to sound, I mean that in the most humblest way. I am not easily inspired by things that I see on the internet, things that I see on TV. Like, I'm just not easily inspired. Like, I have to, what inspires me is me looking back in my journals and in my manifestation journals and seeing different manifestations and things that I have prayed for that have came to fruition. That is the type of shit that inspires me. I'm not inspired by seeing, no offense, a bitch walk in a store or something and she just blew $40,000 on outfits or clothes and shit like that. Doesn't actually amuse me, because it's like, okay, bitch, you got the money, but it's like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of the times it be on some dumb shit, like one outfit or a bag, or I'm just not, that's not the type of rich I want to be. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, splurge when I want to, but not in a way where it's like, it's an obscene amount of money just to prove a point, if that makes sense. Okay, so keep going. I can't sit amongst people who, or I can't listen to somebody who I know is doing bad in life, or struggles, or, you know, in any way, shape, or form, and say, like, you know what, yeah, let me sit here and really take heed to what they're saying because they're older than I am, or because they got a little bit of years on me, or whatever. That's not me. That's not me. And I feel like a lot of people get offended by that, but it's the truth. If I know that you are struggling with, like, you 40 something years old, your kids is probably my age, and I see you still dealing with a man who ain't doing shit for you. You allow him to shack up with you. You allow the nigga to, you feed the nigga. You more than likely, you might clothe the nigga. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you can't be going through all of that, and then you sit and try to explain to me or tell me what I should and shouldn't do when it comes down to my marriage. You know what I mean? Like, certain things just don't add up to me. You know what I mean? Like, certain things just don't correspond. And because I'm a realist, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to explain that to you. I'm going to explain to you why I stopped you in your tracks while you was trying to act like you was about to think you was about to give me advice on what I should do in my household, when your household is actually falling apart. Your household has probably been fell apart. You don't have any type of stand-up male figures in your life to be able to show your kids. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's no way you will think that just because you got a little bit of years on me that I'ma just be like, you know what, yeah, let me sit and really listen. And don't get me wrong, I know that a lot of the things, people be feeling like a lot of the things that you're going through, that they probably went through, or they got through it so they felt like they could kind of, you know what I mean? But that's a difference if you weren't still on the same cycle while you were talking to me. If when we're sitting down having that conversation, you're still in a place where, no, you're not in the same exact situation you were in maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, but you're still in a situation or at a place in your life where you have nothing to show for the fact that you removed yourself from that situation, which makes me then feel like, okay, this is not gonna happen. And that's with anybody I come across. That's not just friendships. No, that's with anybody. If you have never been in my shoes, or if you will not, if you can never, or you like you don't understand or have never been in my shoes, then it's no point in us even. There's no point. I'll kind of give a little bit of tea on me, not too much on me. But I won't give too much. But there was a specific situation with you know, like the mother of my husband's kids, regarding finance, right? Like regarding money. And you know, it was a thing where it was like, no, like this is how much I need, or this is, you know. So now we're in it, when we're in here, my husband and I, we're calculating, we're trying to figure out, okay, well, this could go with this, and we could put this money to this and this, that, and the third, right? Just to make sure that you know, like the kids are able to be in a comfortable position or whatever. And that then turned into everything that my husband couldn't do, and just, you know, that whole scenario. But I say all of that to say, and this is in no way, shape, or form meant to be a personal jab, because to be honest, this is somebody that, you know, is not really a main factor in our lives, you know what I mean? But what I will say is that it's very easy for somebody to be able to try to tell you, oh, well, what you can't do when you don't do this and this, that, and the third, when it comes down to money, because they have never had anything in their name. They have never had anything, like there is no bills on their own to be paid. There's no bills in their name for them to understand what it means to have to not only be able to take care of yourself, but your kids and an entire household. You know what I mean? There's just certain people in life who have never, and probably will never, experience something like that. So it's very easy for somebody to be like, oh, well, I think, even though I have never had to do anything other than this with my income, I think that you should do this, that, and the third with your income. And if you don't do it, then basically, fuck you, you a loser. Like, I just feel like this is what I mean by you can't possibly take any type of advice, romantic advice, financial advice, anything, any mental health advice, anything, any type of advice from somebody who is not in a position of doing better than that. You can't talk about the fact that I should go seek therapy because I'm speaking on the fact that my mental health isn't okay, but you still do bitter shit. You still are a mean person, or you still try to do little things that's vindictive to other people. That does not correspond. You can't be struggling or not have ever, or have not never had to pay bills or anything like that, and then talk about what somebody else needs to do with their money or whatever money that they have coming in. Well, maybe you should learn how to budget your money, because you talking about something you're a little low this month, or you don't really got it this month. That ain't gonna fly over here because I always got it, and this, that, and the third. You don't have shit. You don't have shit. It's easy for you to have bread. It's easy for you to always have it. You don't have nothing else. If we gonna talk, y'all. And we gonna talk real. Oh, you know what, girl? Cause if that was me, I wouldn't never deal with nothing like that, and this, that, and the third. But you Or, oh, you should leave this, or you should talk to this one, you should deal with this type of man, this, that, and the third. But you have been alone for this amount of years or this amount of time span. How? I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna ruffle a couple of feathers, but it is what it is. I'm telling y'all real shit. This is real shit. Do not be so quick to want to speak or insert yourself into anybody's life, whether that's a friend, family member, it does not matter. If you are not in a position to either help that person, or you are not in a position where you're doing better than that person to where you can give financial advice or you can advise them on anything, just don't. Before you get to that point, just don't do it. Just don't do it. That just makes the most sense. Don't do it. Sorry, y'all. Just don't do it. That's how I feel. That's how I see it. Like, I don't understand it. I remember I said that shit one time about somebody. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I don't know how that work, like, with me trying to, like, smoke on this, but this is like a little smoke sesh, so I gotta, you know, smoke my shit while I talk to y'all, but I don't want to be in the camera doing it, because then I don't want them to think like I'm trying to promote y'all to go and start sparking. Like, that's not what my channel is about. That's not what I'm doing over here. But yeah, y'all, like, I don't know, like, I'm telling you, I just feel like that's just how I feel. Like, and I be trying to explain to people, like, my way of thinking is just my way of thinking. My way of thinking is a lot different from other people's way of thinking. But that don't mean that I'm trying to shade you, or I'm trying to throw shade personally at you. It's just true shit. This is real shit. Like, don't be so quick to want to talk about or, like, talk down on nobody else's shit when you're not doing better than them. That's just the bottom freaking line. I don't want to curse too much, but that's just the bottom line, bro. Stop talking down on people or talking about people or being so quick to inject yourself into people's situations or thinking you going and running and spilling tea whole time. Y'all bitches is over there drinking piss out of fucking teacups. Stop thinking you got tea on people. Like, stop going to other people talking about people's situation and shit, because 9 times out of 10 in real life, we not talking about social media. Because I feel like a lot of y'all bitches, like, everybody got social media, really, like, social media got y'all, like, really tweaked out. You're not doing better than people, nobody in real life. Especially where we are right now, nobody's doing better than nobody, bro. I don't care how much bread you think you got, how much you're able to save. Nobody's doing better than nobody. No job right now is paying anybody enough to not live in poverty. Let's be very clear. I don't give a fuck if it's work from home jobs. Everybody is taxing the hell out you because they running out of bread. I'm not even gonna get into that, but like, just don't be so quick to want to speak on somebody else's situation when you're not doing better than them. You're not in a position to, don't let nobody else's situation make you go talk about it because it makes you feel better about yourself or better about your situation. Because all that do is make you even more of a clown, because not only was you already going through shit and you was already struggling, but now you really struggling because you're talking about the next person. But anyway, that's my tea, y'all. I needed to get that off my chest, because shit needs to be talked about. It needed to be talked about. Seriously, like, I'm tired of the fuckery. It's really enough at this point. Like, y'all need to get it together. Everybody needs to get it together. But in a way we're getting it together, take your time. Like, ain't no rush. Ain't no rush. Take your time. Period. But thank y'all for sitting here and, you know, smoking and chit-chatting with me. My bad. I don't know why I did that. But thank y'all for smoking and chit-chatting with me. I'm gonna go try to lay down till it's time for us to get up in the morning. But make sure y'all follow me on social media. It will be in the description bar, like I said. And also stay tuned for the rest of this month for Vlogtober, Bagtober. You already know the month about to be monthing. Like I told y'all it's crunch time for the rest of this year. So let's get it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you like this type of content, and later.